Hello.
Hi. Morning. It's a morning for us.
Oh yeah, it's a morning for us on our way to work.
Yeah. Hi to you who's watching. It's Danvette, of course. Yeah. Let's get into our second topic. So, Bay says that he wants to talk about giving. I'm actually very interested in hearing what he has to say about.
But it has to give.
Giving.
See, that's exactly what I would like to talk about. The I'm ready. I'm here to receive. Oftentimes in relationships, we go into relationships thinking, how is the person going to make me feel? Is the person going to give me? And we often neglect that in relationships we need to serve. We have a duty to serve our partners. We have a duty to give, because truthfully speaking, I believe lust just takes and love gives. I mean, if we look at a whole lot of examples in history, in Shakespeare, in the Bible, in literature, in novels, most of the time love is expressed in giving. And if we say we love someone, then I feel like we need to be givers. Now, one would say, how do I give? Guys, it's very simple. There are a whole lot of ways in which you give. I mean, most of the time people do things for their own pleasure. Do something for your partner. Do something that will make your partner feel good about themselves. And if your partner feels good, then you feel good. I think that's a giving heart, where the next person's pleasure satisfies you, even if you did nothing for yourself.
Why is it important though to be?
Okay, we've got 2 cups. If this cup keeps on pouring into the other cup, what happens to the other cup? It gets dry. And this is what usually happens with most relationships. People find that they'll tell you that I'm tired. I've been giving to this relationship without getting anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, when you teach yourself to give, it eliminates a whole lot of entitlement issues that you might have, because you are giving what you expect others to give to you. And when you are giving, it also liberates you, because now you are intentional. You're not a victim where things are being done for you all the time, but you are in a position of power where you are giving. You're saying, okay, look, baby girl, when I say giving, I don't mean taking her out. I don't mean buying him underwear. That's also nice. That's a great gesture. That's also giving. But I'm talking about the more rather important things for your relationship. I mean, gents, give yourself the time to actually pleasure your woman. Do the things that she would enjoy doing. Sit, watch a soapy. I don't like soapies, but I do watch them. I never liked Game of Thrones. When Game of Thrones came out, I was like, no, that's not my thing. I don't like that. But guess what? Through sacrifice, I find myself really enjoying it.
Yeah, I made him guilty for not doing anything that I liked. So.
And then I gave, don't I?
Do you think that trust also has to do with giving?
Trust also has to do with giving, of course, because for you to trust me, I need to do things that would make you comfortable and make you feel at home with some of my actions.
What about the person who is doing the trusting?
The person who's doing the trusting is also really giving, because you find that at times you know, there are people that have never given you any reason to trust them, and need to trust them.
You know, I'm asking this because I'm thinking about the conversations I've had with, friends, whatever the case may be. you find that when your partner has cheated on you, or not even just your partner, sometimes it's your past relationships where you've been cheated on, and you find yourself not being able to trust or trust fully. And then sometimes even a relationship will bomb because you did not trust, or I was not trusted. So that's why I'm asking you, could it be a form of giving?
Trust is a form of giving in a sense that firstly, like you say, we've got you have past relationships that didn't work out. You've got things that happened in the relationship that were just out of it. You making that decision of saying, I know that we have a past, I know that I have a past, but I am willing to say all of that will not affect how I think and feel about you, or how I take your word now. That's a form of giving. That's a form of saying
forgiving.
Yes.
As well.
Forgiving as well. But it's a form of giving because you are doing something not for the benefit of thyself, but for the benefit of the relationship. Let us remember this. Relationships are like kids. They need nurturing. If you don't nurture your relationship, then it'll definitely bomb out. And as a parent, at times you do things that are not for me but for the benefit of my child. So making the conscious decision of saying, I will trust even though you've done me wrong in the past, that's you giving. It's that deep.
So clearly forgiveness also takes like a huge part of giving.
Of giving, yes.
Hence, because I don't know, when it comes to the subject of being cheated on, at times the fear of, I think a lot of people, well, according to the conversations I've had, a lot of people fear to be taken for a fool. That's why they find it so hard to give themselves again.
Yes.
They build those walls.
But also
just so that they eliminate the perceptions from others that they are Islam. Do you get what I'm saying?
They take him
because
for granted.
yes, if you're cheated on somehow, it's like you've been a fool. How did you not see it, or whatever the case may be? So it's like it's a form of protecting yourself. You failed to protect me, so it's a form of protecting myself. And I guess.
All right. You see, in that instance where one has been cheated on, let us understand that the person gave you, the person was giving towards you, and you rather took that for granted, or whatever issues led you to being in that position where you find yourself cheating. And I always say this, and I've always said this, when coming to cheating, it's never a mistake. It's never a
1,000 decisions that you made
1,000 decisions
before you got there.
Me taking this button.
It's decision number one.
It's decision number one.
Decision number
two, number three, number four, number five. Me
every
touching my zip. Me just holding my zip says it's a decision that I'm making. Unzipping my zip says I'm making another decision. You still have underwears to deal with. You still need to take off your left shoe, your right shoe, probably your socks if you're wearing socks. So it's a lot of decisions that you take. However, also when coming to that, you can't expect, it goes back to what I was saying. The biggest challenge is that we have people with entitlement where because you said you have forgiven me, then you just need to trust me again, whereas it doesn't work like that. I need to give you
yet again. Focus on giving.
Yet again, it goes back to the giving. I need to give you reasons why you need to trust me again. I need to give you that sense of comfort, that sense of security again. I need to make sure that when I am with my friends and my phone is battery low, I need to make sure that I give you the information that you would need when you call me and you find that my phone is off. In fact, I need to call you prior and say, baby girl, listen.
Or make a plan, phone with a friend's phone.
There are ways in which we can serve our partners and give to our partners.
I think it's easier said than done, but I definitely think that people need to get themselves in a healthy place in order to
because you are only as good as your exposure.
Yeah, that's true.
What you constantly expose yourself to will be the determining fact to who you are, or rather the person that you are. You can't keep feeding your mind with hogwash and expect it to produce
Okay, thanks. Yeah,
greatness.
true. So, yeah.
Your sphere of contact will determine how you behave, will determine. You cannot have a negative attitude or negative mind and expect a positive life. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work. Science does not agree to that. Spirituality, or rather religion,
Are we
does
still
not
talking about giving?
apply. Yeah, talking about giving.
Okay.
You think I'm deviating?
You know, yes. He
Okay.
does that a lot. Okay.
So you're nipping it in the bud.
You know,
real quick.
now I lost my train of thought. I wanted to say that also I think we need to shift our focus when it comes to giving. I'm not sure how, but we need to redefine what it means, because there are people who are so afraid of giving because they feel like, I don't know, maybe Uzo's jailer. Oh yes, you know what I'm saying. So I think we also need to take it back to an individual space where, why are you doing what you're doing? I always say you plant a seed. Everything that's happening in your life, you are planting a seed.
Yeah.
So whether you are giving or not giving, you're cruel, you're not cruel, you're doing it for yourself. At the end of the day, whether they are enjoying, whether the next person is enjoying what you're doing or they're not, at the end of the day, whatever you are doing, you are planting for yourself. So I think giving should also be a personal thing, a personal choice, right? Does that make sense?
Giving is a personal choice.
Yes, where you're saying, you know, I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for myself. Right now, I know that this has happened. I've decided to forgive. I've decided to trust again. I don't know. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, let us know what you think, eh?
Comment below. Share your experiences. Let's talk about real stuff, guys. Let's talk about things that will build us. Let's talk about things that we are struggling with. Let's talk. Let's conversate, guys.
Yeah.
I think part of the problems that we have today is because people don't talk. Most of the problems that we have today is because people don't talk.
Yeah.
We love you guys, and we truly hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.